Thanks to Corwin Motors for sponsoring the Keeping Score podcast. At Corwin Motors, they're proud to be family-driven for over 100 years. Their commitment goes beyond selling cars. They're dedicated to serving our community, providing you with the highest quality vehicles to fit your lifestyle. Whether you're searching for reliability, style, or comfort, they've got you covered. They understand that you rely on their website for accurate and up-to-date information. It's their promise to deliver relevant, detailed content that meets your needs. So if you're in the market for a new Chevrolet or just want to learn more, visit CorwinMotorsKalispell.com. On this episode of Keeping Score, I attended the cat-dog rivalry on Friday night, one of the oldest rivalries in Montana history. Whitefish led most of the game, going into the fourth quarter with an 18-0 lead, but the Columbia Falls Wildcats' heart and grit came out with a 19-18 victory. I caught up with head coach Kelly Houle, Banyan Johnston, and Easton Brooks, who were able to make their way in the history books. Before we start this podcast, I'd like to thank Corwin Motors for sponsoring this video. Let's not waste any time and get right to it. I'm here with receiver Easton Brooks. What's going through your mind? What a crazy win. Talk to me about everything.
Honestly, I still haven't really been able to comprehend it. Going down 15-0 at halftime, rain starts pouring in the third quarter, they drive down, kick a field goal. I'm just thinking about, man, is this how my last game here, last game against my rival is going to end up? And, man, we just fought a way to show some grit and some passion, fought back, had a couple big shots that really got the momentum swinging back our way. Defense stepped up great in the end. Everyone stepped up a whole nother level there at the end and showed what we truly wanted.
How special is this for you to remember the rest of your life as a senior?
Just watching these Whitefish boys walk down this field, as much as I love winning, I also feel for them, man. As a senior, it's just unbelievable that this could be the last time you're playing on this field or at any field in general. So I'm just truly grateful and blessed, and it was an honor just to be able to play.
Talk to me about your guys' bounce back this season. You lost your first 3 games.
Yes, sir.
Now you're undefeated in conference, 3-3. What has your guys' message been to get back to 500?
Take it one game at a time. Just focus on a mission, focus on our group, not the other team, Walk in as a brother. Our coach really stresses this connection. We call it the brotherhood. He says Leo all the time, which means love each other. And we just try to stay tight for moments like this. Last year in the quarterfinals against Laurel, we went down 28-0. Same thing, we didn't end up winning that game. In the second half, we came out and we fought back and only lost by 7. I think it shows the true heart and grit and culture that coaches instilled in us that we truly just, play to the last play.
Easton, I'll ask you last question. One word to describe this team, especially after this win. What do you have?
Gritty.
Gritty, I love it. Congrats on the win. Best of luck rest of the season. I'm here with Banyan Johnston. Just talking to you 2 weeks ago. What are you walking through right now? Tell your emotions. What a win.
I'm super excited. We battled back as a team from being down by a lot, and we're a brotherhood, and we came back, we believed in each other, and we did what we needed to do.
Talk to me how you guys play with emotion. Obviously, when the weather started picking up, it started going your way.
Yeah.
What were you guys telling each other? What was the message? What were you trying to make sure these guys were motivated?
We said the same thing we said last year. We were down 28-0 last year in Laurel for playoffs, and in that halftime, we just said, hey, we got to keep going. We don't want to roll over and just give up, and that was our goal that whole time, just not to give up and keep playing.
Absolutely. And talk about your receivers. It seems week out, you guys just keep connecting for 40-yard touchdowns, 50-yard touchdowns. You guys have to be practicing, obviously, down the field 7-on-7, but how proud are you of those guys?
They're so amazing. Like you said, you guys saw it already. It's amazing. They're the best receivers in the state. I'm so grateful to have them. They're amazing.
Last question I'll ask you. Just tell me about your coach. He keeps you guys so motivated. It's awesome to watch. What words do you have for him, and how fun is it to play under him?
The one word I have for Coach Houle is energy.
I'm here, coach with Columbia Falls head coach Kelly Houle. Coaches, what's going through your mind before I ask anything?
Well, you know what? Here's what I'm just extremely proud of the kids. We talk about it all the time. Stay the course, don't panic, just stay relaxed, and I talked to people, we were down 18-0 going in the fourth quarter. We had that one big play, and then here we go, right? Just takes one play, and that one it was 3, and that made the difference in the game. So I was proud of the kids for finishing. I was proud of the kids for not panicking, proud of the kids for battling. I mean, we held them. They drove down here. We held them to field goals instead of touchdowns. That was huge. That's huge.
Both your players brought up your guys' quarterfinal loss to Laura, but you guys almost came back.
Right.
What did you guys learn from that game that maybe propelled you into this season and some similarities tonight?
Well, it's just like I already said, just finish. Trust us, trust the coaches, trust the game. I mean, once we got it rolling, that was our game plan. We thought we could throw the ball a little bit on him. I mean, you just interviewed Easton Brooks. There's Kelly Houle right there. Trip Ross can catch the ball out of the backfield, and Banyan can sling the snot out of it. So, we made some adjustment with my O-line at halftime, in terms of our protection. So that helped us a lot to get the ball off. So, that's just what we talked. Just finish. Just trust each other. Finish. Be a brotherhood, and they did. I mean, it was just great to be a part of the excitement, just to see them turn around like that. It's, that's what football's all about. That's what these games are all about. And you knew it was going to be a dang one, a good one, because we're both, climbing. We knew it was going to be a good one, and it was. So, yeah, just proud of the kids.
No, it's such a...
Go
ahead.
Proud of my coaching staff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Go ahead.
They called a good game. Coach Barth called a good game. Coach Coleman and his defense, make a couple adjustments in there. Shut down that run a little bit in the second half, give us the ball back. If we possess the ball, we're pretty dangerous. If our defense can give us the ball, and that's what happened in the second half. We got the ball.
Coach, 2 weeks ago when I was interviewing you, you told me you guys had those first couple tough matchups, first 3 games. You wanted it like that, and then now you're 3-3. You're back to 500, but you're 3-0 in conference. Tell me what you've been preaching since then, and what's worked.
So that's what we've been talking about, And I told him when we started on our way to Lewiston, I go, hey, we're going to play this game. It doesn't mean anything in terms of playoffs or conference standings. We're going to put some stuff on film, and then we're going to coach you off of it. And that's the same for those first 3 games. And then, we go in our bye week, we have a good week, and then we beat Big Fork, and then we can. So that's what we did. I mean, this is what our goal is. Our goal is, to win the conference. Our goal is to make the playoffs, play in November every year, and they earned it tonight. I mean, from the way it looks, from the way I see it, I mean, that's the game right there that we needed to win to win the conference.
Absolutely, it's shaping up to be that way. Last question I'll ask you, Coach. What do you still want to see in these guys before playoffs? What do you still think you guys can learn in? Obviously, great win tonight. Right. Where do you guys see you can take more strides? So
we talk about it. We just want to keep climbing. We want to keep climbing. I think I talked to you about this last time. We like to win on Mondays, Wednesdays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. So we can come out here and have fun and perform like that. So just keep climbing, just stay with the system, trust the process. We have all these, brotherhood, we have all these things we talk about on a daily basis. Lately we've been talking about, hey, like doubt and fear are the biggest bullies. They can consume your mind. So don't have any of that. I talked about it at halftime, and I think they responded well to that. They were like, you know what? Here we go. Let's pull it up by the bootstraps. Let's play ball. And they did that. I'm really extremely proud of them.
Remarkable win, Coach. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks,
Appreciate
man.
your time. Best of luck rest of the season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This summer, the Daily Interlake followed the Brist family from their 5th-generation Montana farm to the bustling Northwest Montana Fair. From early morning chores to the intensity of the show ring, we captured the triumphs, sacrifices, and bonds that define livestock life.
Even though the animal might be kind of rude or kind of bossy, you still have that deep affection for the animal. And I just find that a good life lesson, even though a person on the surface might seem a little rude. I don't know why I'm cheering up, guys.
I get it.
In this 2-part podcast series, hear the story of a family carrying on tradition, celebrating victory, and facing the bittersweet goodbyes that come with raising animals. Join us for Season 4 of our Deep Dive podcast, From Farm to Fair.